Hi, welcome to my channel. You curious and dreamy souls, welcome to my little storytelling corner on YouTube. Today, we aren't just raising the curtain of a new tale. We are sharing the very map of my heart as a creator. This is a crucial moment, a sweet and trembling crossroads of this channel path. I want to invite you to join me on an intimate journey as we uncover the why and how my stories are about to cross borders between Mexico and Canada. Waving the magic of the mundane with threads of nostalgia and new horizons. Settle in, the coffee is brewed, and the soul is ready to speak. A truly fitting place to contemplate this leap of faith is here at the Britannia shipyards in Richmond, along the banks of the Fraser River, where the wooden planks still whisper the tales of a vibrant, multi-ethnic community. We stand amidst the profound echo of those who also dare to cross oceans for a new life. This historic ground cradled the dreams of Chinese, Japanese, European, and the First Nations people, all laborers whose hands build boats and canneries. Here, their hopes, their endurance, and the ache of leaving their roots become the very grain of this land. In this sanctuary where the migrant journey, the one I too embrace, is forever etched into the timeless wood of the flowing water. The truth is, I have been lingering at a threshold, that place where the road forks under the uncertain light of midday. I've shown those stories in the fertile ground of Spanish, my mother tongue, but the harvest of views have been barely a whisper. My channel has felt like a house with the doors ajar, waiting. Yet at its core, this journey has never been a dance with cold, hard numbers, but a primal urgency, a need to squeeze the very pulp of my creativity and let it flow without reserve. It is the very marrow of my being that finds its echo in every word. And though the YouTube conventional wisdom has whispered in my ear that dark themes, the shiver of the nape of the neck, are the most potent magnets for eyes, I refuse to be only a shadow. Certainly, I enjoy the stories that make the skin prickle, and from time to time I will dare to flirt with them. But my soul is a garden where other things bloom, and it is on this self-fidelity that I cling. Views are ephemeral, but authenticity is the root that sustains the tree of my expression. I have learned to braid the threads of a narrative with the patience of an ancient embroiderer. Each video is a small ritual, the alchemy of writing, the research for music that speaks without words, and the modeling of my voice to clothe the story in emotion. I know that the ease of artificial intelligence could generate the sound for me, but I hold the sacred belief that my own voice carries the trembling landscape of my true feelings, making the act of storytelling essential. This and the dance of creative effects building an immersive atmosphere. This labor of audiovisual goldsmithing has gifted me hours of profound joy. The creation is, in itself, my most beautiful reward. None of the less, the yearning of these stories to find more ears and more hearts is the fire that will not be extinguished. I feel the need to open my channel windows to the vast winds of the world, to broaden my audience. This is why I have decided that my future stories will be like migratory birds. Some will continue singing in Spanish, and others will take flight in English. This decision is a portal to the unknown and fills me with exciting mixture of fear and profound hope. This new direction holds a crystal mirror up to my own vulnerabilities. English is not the language that cradled me. I learned it after in life when the brain, they said, has lost the marvelous plasticity of childhood. Every phrase in this new tongue is an act of will, a mental stretch. Therefore, venturing out to tell the stories in English is for me a true leap of faith, a journey beyond my linguistic comfort zone. So, you may fully grasp the magnitude of this step. I have left links in the description to my first video, when I timidly opened my heart to YouTube in 2024. If you revisit that very first video, you will hear my voice wanting to discuss finance, movies, and retirement. How misplaced! My heart soon took the rudder and steered me toward the marvelous drift of narrative. My channel transformed from gracing YouTube to Los Cuentos de Grace, and now, after much deliberation, it settles as Grace's Tales, Misterios y Raices. I want to honor my Spanish-speaking audience while extending the invitation to others to join my bilingual universe of stories. I have discovered, with a knowing nod, that the way of my videos resembles the slice of life genre, where the vibrant and hidden magic residing in the everyday is celebrated. But to this mold, I had the veil of poetry, the intimate rhythm of verse. I firmly believe that poetic language is not a mere embellishment, but the key that unlocks the palace of imagination in the listener's mind. It is a delight I freely indulge in. This bilingual opening is also a promise to myself. It will allow me to narrate the stories of Canada, this home that has sheltered me for 16 years and is still a beautiful mystery. Though I carry Mexico, my cradle, in the marrow of my bones, this channel change is the perfect excuse to immerse myself in the story, the folklore, the traditions, and the sweet daily Canadian life of my land. It is an expansion of my own narrative universe that will enrich me deeply. My favorite topics are the invisible threads that sustain existence, femininity as a telluric force, the nostalgia for my Mexican family roots, the deep story of our land and old traditions, and yes, of course, the mysteries and conspiracies that spice of life. I will immerse myself on these topics in English, and I've just realized how important this is because in my work as an engineer, my language tends to be very descriptive and practical. I'm determined to bring poetry to my English storytelling. I must confess that I'm a creature of shyness, and every time I sit before the camera, it's a battle to flawlessly wave the script, to tame the nerves, and my goodness, to look presentable. That is why my true passion overflows into the visuals. I adore the creation of immersive atmospheres, where the image dance and whisper, waving a cozy mantle around the story. It is in that visual universe where my soul feels truly free to express itself. So, my dear friends, let us bravely embrace this new chapter of Grace's Tales, Misterios y Raices. I beg for your patience if my accent or pronunciation in English reveals itself to be imperfect. Consider every small stumble as a trace of my effort. Accompany me on this thrilling adventure where imperfection is a sign of humanity. And if you enjoy this honest confession of a creator launching herself into the digital unknown, please don't forget to give the video a like. This helps more souls find this refuge of tales. I will be posting very early every Friday. I'm truly an early bird creator. See you later.